how do I use my GarageBand and send it into Zoom or YouTube Live or Facebook Live? Okay, so you see right now I'm using my GarageBand to use my microphone. If I mute it here, but I can actually also use the EQs and the sounds of my GarageBand. Yo, oh, there we go. Okay, I could put it for one side or put it for the other side. I can literally use GarageBand. That's everything in it. So there's this program. It's called VB Audio. You're gonna go on YouTube, on Google. You're gonna type in VB Audio, and it's the cheap version of Voicemeeter, but I guess it's missing a lot of, because Voicemeeter is a PC app for PC, right? Microsoft. So you go into this, you download it, okay? The Mac version, whichever one, and it should come out as this. VB cable should be there. You see that? So now, this is very important, okay? Once you have already VB audio downloaded, okay, you need to create an output and input, okay? So your input is all the sound that gets sent to, let's say, you send it to Zoom, you send it to YouTube, you send it to Skype, you send it to FaceTime, you send it to Discord. You can use it anywhere, okay? And your input needs to be changed. Let me turn this off. Right here. So right now it's on the microphone, but if I do this, look, you see that? Okay, I'm talking through it, but that's not the reason why you can hear me. The reason why you can hear me is because I created an output, okay, and I call this aux cable VB. So you're gonna go to the MIDI, audio MIDI setup, to create outputs and inputs on your Mac. And for example, right here, if I click this, what that did is it messed everything up. So I have VB cable, an output, and external headset because I'm plugged in right now using some headphones. Okay, and right here is me right there. Look, hello. Okay, and that's pretty much what's happening here. So you want to create that output because you want to be able to hear your voice through the headphones. Okay, so now everything that you're gonna be using, so for example, I'm gonna put on my GarageBand my microphone. I could use the external microphone from my headset, which is this one. Okay, never mind. I guess the MacBook Pro microphone works best. Let me do this. There we go. Okay, let me try that one more time. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, now it's working. Okay. Okay. So You see how that's working? It's because on my laptop it was muted. So right here I had it. So that's also like a, oh, that's too loud, like that. That's also like a slider on the volume. Anyways, so and that's okay, but if I tap it, it hurts your ears. Look, you see? So that's why I don't kind of like that. So I go into microphone, MacBook Pro, and now I'm here, okay? So what happened? The aux cable, that's my headset, and then you gotta pair it with VB audio. Why? Because this is something that I couldn't find a video on, and I guess I didn't understand it. Because what VB is using, it's what VB is doing is connecting the sound and anything that comes out of your laptop, okay, and anything that comes out of any apps that comes out of your laptop is gonna send it to wherever you want to put it, to throw it through Zoom or anything, okay? So watch. And the microphone here, what you're doing is you're using a microphone, so then that way you can talk at the same time, okay? So for example, let's say, let's open up Zoom, okay? So I'm gonna go into Zoom. And yeah, once you have this set up like that, okay, see that, this one, I don't know, I guess you could have it clicked on as well. For me, it never makes a difference if it's like that is fine too. Let's have it click on for now. Anyways, so like that. Now I'm gonna go to Zoom, okay? Zoom has its own settings that you gotta turn on. For example, original sound for musicians is a thing that Zoom needs to be turned on. But on Discord and all these other, just make sure you turn off anything that has noise suppression. So anything like this that has, you see, noise removal or that has a like, make sure all of that is turned off, because you don't want the program to suppress your microphone. Also, if you're gonna run it through Xbox, that's another video I'm gonna do. Okay, so now what happens? On Zoom, I need to click VB cable, not MacBook Pro microphone, okay? Because remember, I'm using the VB cable, okay? And then my my speaker should be the aux cable VB audio, okay? So now that's great, and now you need to go to your actual settings of your laptop, and your output needs to be aux cable VB as well. This is very important. If you don't do this, you will not be able to hear music also, that or anything that runs through your laptop. And then input, the input doesn't matter on the settings. What matters is the output. I mean, on the settings of the MacBook. Anyways, now you see it's working, right? So let's say I'm gonna put a song. I'm gonna play a song. If I put on copyrighted music, so they don't copyright this video, right? Let's do this one. So look. Whoa. See, you can control the sound. So you guys should be able to hear this right now. My Zoom audience would hear it. What's really cool is I can turn on the camera. Hello. See that? And I could grab the guitar. Yeah. Yeah. See, and I can talk, and I can, oh, you know what? The song's too loud. Let me lower it a little bit, and I can just play and talk. Yeah. Very cool. Okay. So what's really cool about that is, let me turn off my camera, is that you can play and talk and you can send it anywhere. So if, let's say I would go to Discord, I don't have it on right now, but I'm gonna make a separate video on that. All I have to go on Discord is select VB cable, speaker, same as system, okay, or I can manually click aux cable VB, which what you created, okay, and make sure you have GarageBand in the back, because that's the sound of your voice. Or you can use any other DAW meaning recording software. You can use Logic, you can use Pro Tools, you can use anything. You just have to make sure you do that, okay? And everybody should be able to hear your microphone and then your instrument, and it's in a really good quality. And if I want to, I could add some reverb. Look, hello. Whoa. Very cool. That's some echo. Yeah, so it's you can do whatever you want. Now the other cool thing is, and I'm gonna be making another video on how to connect your audio interface, which would be an audio interface is pretty much an amp for instruments, but for computers. That's how I explain it. It's an amp, like an instrument amp. So then that way you can connect instruments like an electric guitar, a bass guitar, a microphone, and make it a USB-C. All right. And well, yeah, I hope you liked this video. I hope it wasn't too long and you stuck through it all. And like and subscribe and turn on the notifications. Bye-bye. Have a good night.